Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are exploring the incredible story behind one of the most iconic and widely used coins in history, the Washington Quarter, a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance but actually holds a rich history, fascinating design evolution, and surprising hidden value that many people overlook. And this journey begins in 1932 when the United States Mint introduced the Washington Quarter to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, replacing the standing Liberty Quarter and marking a new era in American coinage. And the design of this coin was created by the talented sculptor John Flanagan, who based his portrait of Washington on a famous bust by Jean-Antoine Houdon, resulting in a timeless and realistic depiction that has remained a central feature of the coin for decades. And when these coins were first minted, they were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them intrinsic value and making them highly desirable not only as currency but also as a store of wealth. And over the years, the Washington Quarter has been produced in massive quantities at major minting facilities such as the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint, each adding its own mint mark to identify where the coin was struck, and these mint marks play a crucial role today in determining the rarity and value of specific coins, because certain years and mint combinations had lower production numbers, making them much harder to find and therefore more valuable. And one of the most important years in the Washington Quarter series is 1932, particularly the 1932D and 1932S coins, which are considered key dates due to their low mintage and high demand among collectors. And beyond key dates, the Washington Quarter series is also known for its wide range of mint errors and varieties, including double dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on incorrect planchets, all of which can significantly increase a coin's value. And in 1965, the composition of the coin changed when the United States Mint removed silver from circulating quarters due to rising metal prices, replacing it with a copper-nickel clad composition, marking a major turning point in the history of the coin. And despite this change, the Washington Quarter continued to be one of the most widely used coins in everyday transactions, and its popularity reached new heights in 1999 with the launch of the 50-state Quarters program, which introduced unique reverse designs for each state and sparked a nationwide coin collecting craze, turning everyday pocket change into a treasure hunt for millions of people. And today the Washington Quarter continues to evolve with new commemorative designs and special releases while maintaining its connection to the legacy of George Washington, making it not just a coin but a living piece of history that offers endless opportunities for discovery. Because the next time you look at a quarter, you might be holding a valuable piece of history without even realizing it. As the story of the Washington Quarter continues, it becomes even more interesting when we look at how this coin adapted to changing economic conditions and remained a key part of everyday life in the United States. Because after its introduction in 1932 to honor George Washington, the coin quickly became one of the most widely circulated denominations, used in daily transactions across the country, from small purchases to larger exchanges. And despite being used so frequently, the Washington Quarter maintained its detailed and elegant design created by John Flanagan, which proved to be both durable and visually appealing, allowing it to remain largely unchanged for decades. And during its early years, the coin was struck in a composition of 90% silver, giving it intrinsic value that often exceeded its face value, especially as silver prices began to rise. And this eventually led the United States Mint to make a major decision in 1965 to remove silver from circulating quarters and replace it with a copper-nickel clad composition, a change that marked a turning point in the history of American coinage. And as a result, all Washington Quarters minted before 1965 are now considered silver coins and are highly sought after by collectors, even in worn condition. And throughout its long production history, the Washington Quarter has been minted at major facilities such as the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint, each contributing to the massive number of coins needed to support a growing economy. And these mint facilities used small identifying letters known as mint marks, which today are essential for determining rarity and value, because certain combinations of year and mint location resulted in lower production numbers, creating key dates that collectors are always searching for. And over time, the Washington Quarter became more than just a piece of currency. It became a reflection of history, economic change, and technological advancement. And for collectors, this makes the series incredibly exciting, because every coin has the potential to reveal something unique, whether it is a rare date, a high-grade example, or an unusual mint error. And this ongoing combination of history, design, and hidden value is what keeps collectors interested in the Washington Quarter, making it one of the most popular and rewarding coins to study and collect. As we move deeper into the collecting side of the Washington Quarter, this is where the real excitement begins for collectors and treasure hunters, because understanding which coins are rare and valuable can turn an ordinary quarter into a hidden treasure. And even though billions of these coins have been produced by the United States Mint, only a small number hold significant value due to factors like low mintage, historical importance, and exceptional condition, and everything starts with the early years of the series beginning in 1932, when the coin was first introduced to honor George Washington, and during that first year the coin was struck at multiple facilities including the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint, but the number of coins produced at each location varied greatly, which led to the creation of some of the most important key dates in the entire series, especially the 1932 D and 1932 S Washington quarters, which are considered among the rarest and most valuable due to their low mintage and strong demand among collectors, and finding these coins in high-grade condition is extremely difficult because most were heavily circulated, making well-preserved examples worth significantly more, and beyond key dates collectors also focus heavily on the silver era of the Washington quarter, which includes coins minted between 1932 and 1964, all struck in a composition of 90% silver, giving them intrinsic value that continues to increase with the price of silver, and this means that even common date coins from this period are worth more than their face value, especially when they are found in uncirculated condition with strong luster and minimal wear, and in addition to mintage and silver content, the condition of a coin plays a crucial role in determining its value, because coins that have been preserved in higher grades can be worth many times more than worn examples, and collectors use grading systems to evaluate factors such as detail, surface quality, and overall eye appeal, and sometimes even a small difference in grade can result in a huge difference in price, and this combination of rarity, silver content, and condition is what makes the Washington Quarter series so exciting, because it offers endless opportunities for discovery, and with the right knowledge and careful observation, even a simple quarter can turn into a valuable piece of history hiding in plain sight. As we continue exploring the advanced and most exciting side of the Washington Quarter, this is where collectors truly begin to uncover hidden treasures, because beyond key dates and silver content lies a fascinating world of mint errors and rare varieties that can dramatically increase a coin's value, and these errors occur during the production process at the United States Mint, where coins are struck under high pressure and precision, yet even with advanced technology small mistakes can still happen, and these mistakes are what make certain coins incredibly valuable and highly sought after among collectors, and one of the most well-known and desirable types of errors in Washington quarters is the double die variety, where elements of the design such as the lettering or the portrait of George Washington appear duplicated due to a misalignment during the die creation process. And these coins are especially valuable because the doubling is part of the original strike and cannot be altered later, making each piece unique. And another fascinating category includes off-center strikes, where the coin is not properly aligned during the striking process, resulting in part of the design being shifted or missing, and the more dramatic the off-center effect, the more valuable the coin can become due to its rarity and unusual appearance, and collectors also search for coins struck on incorrect planchets, where a Washington quarter design is accidentally struck on a blank intended for another denomination, creating a rare and visually striking error that stands out immediately, and these types of minting variations highlight the complexity of coin production at facilities such as the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint, where even the smallest variation can result in a highly collectible coin, and in addition to these errors, collectors also look for subtle design differences and rare varieties that may not be immediately visible but can significantly impact value when identified correctly, and as always, the condition of the coin plays a major role in determining its worth, because even the rarest error coin will be far more valuable if it is well preserved with clear details and minimal wear, and when rarity, uniqueness, and condition come together in a single coin, the result can be a truly exceptional collectible that represents both a piece of history and a valuable asset, proving that even a simple 25-cent coin can hold incredible hidden value for those who know exactly what to look for. As we move into the modern era of the Washington Quarter, the story becomes even more exciting as this iconic coin evolves beyond its original purpose and becomes a cultural phenomenon within the United States, because after decades of maintaining the classic eagle reverse design, the United States Mint introduced a revolutionary change in 1999 with the launch of the 50-State Quarters program, a groundbreaking initiative that transformed the way people viewed and collected coins, and instead of seeing the same reverse design on every quarter, Americans were introduced to a series of unique and visually engaging designs representing each of the 50 states, turning everyday currency into a storytelling platform that celebrated history, culture, and national identity, and this program quickly became one of the most successful coin initiatives in history, inspiring millions of people to start collecting coins and search through their pocket change in hopes of completing a full set, and the excitement did not stop there, because following the success of the state quarters, the United States Mint expanded the concept with additional programs such as the District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters and the America the Beautiful series, which showcased national parks and historic landmarks across the country. further enhancing the appeal of the Washington Quarter and keeping collectors engaged with new designs and themes. And throughout all of these changes, the portrait of George Washington remained a constant feature on the obverse, preserving the coin's historical identity while allowing its reverse design to evolve. And today collectors continue to search for valuable Washington quarters not only from the early silver era but also from modern releases, because even recent coins can become valuable due to low mintage, unique design variations, or minting errors. And this ongoing evolution proves that the Washington Quarter is not just a coin of the past but a living piece of history that continues to inspire curiosity, discovery, and excitement among collectors all over the world. As the incredible journey of the Washington Quarter comes to its final chapter, it stands today as one of the most recognizable and widely collected coins ever produced in the United States, because what began in 1932 as a tribute to George Washington has evolved into a powerful symbol of history, culture, and hidden value. And over the decades, the coin has been continuously produced by the United States Mint at major facilities such as the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint, ensuring its presence in both circulation and collector markets. Yet despite billions of quarters being minted, only a small percentage are considered truly valuable, and this is what makes coin collecting so exciting, because the possibility always exists that a simple coin in your pocket could be worth far more than its face value, and whether it is a rare 1932D or 1932 S coin, a silver quarter minted before 1965, or a unique mint error such as a double die or off-center strike, each piece carries its own story and potential value, and the success of the 50-state quarters program proved that even modern coins can capture the imagination of millions, turning everyday pocket change into a nationwide treasure hunt and inspiring a new generation of collectors. And today the Washington Quarter continues to evolve while maintaining its deep connection to the legacy of George Washington, making it not just a coin but a living piece of history that bridges the past and present. And for collectors and beginners alike, this series offers the perfect combination of accessibility, historical depth, and potential value, reminding us that sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden in the most ordinary places, waiting to be discovered by those who take the time to look closely. And thanks for watching.